1st. The time is now 5:38 a.m. here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Alex, I've been loving the weather, but I'm like, I'd almost rather be cold than have to deal with the pollen.
I know, man. It's just I feel like the past 3 days has been just different. Like we have
tough.
seen pollen in unusual amounts across central Georgia. In fact, and I really notice it on obviously the cars, but specifically the red cars. I don't know what it is about the red cars, but it's like, man, it just looks like it's a pollen, I don't know, monster in and of itself. All right, here's a live look over downtown. We do have temperatures in the 60s, 50s, and 70s this morning all across the area. We're at 69 in Macon, but I'm going to show you a map here that shows really the disparity in the temperatures. Check this out. 57 in Monticello, 55 in Milledgeville, 69 in Macon, 59 in Gordon, 63 in Sandersville. We zoom this out, and yeah, we get much cooler. 51 up in Athens, 42 in Blue Ridge this morning. So you can see where the front was able to make it, and it's just on our doorstep here in Macon. It technically is in northern Monroe County, and it's not going to move any further south. So this is the coolest we're going to get, at least over the next few days until we get to the weekend and get our second cold front in here. But yeah, look up towards the north, 40s and 30s. Meanwhile, 70s here off the Gulf of Mexico, wind coming in off the Gulf, which is what's keeping us warm here across central Georgia this morning. Now, radar is quiet, and as we roll through the southeast, we're not going to find a whole lot on the radar picture, just some cloud cover back into Mississippi and Louisiana this morning. Now, through the day today, a few scattered showers will be possible after beginning the day with overcast skies. We will see a few peaks of sunshine. The majority of the day will be partly to mostly cloudy across the area. Then for tomorrow, starting it off overcast, once again, scattered showers in and around central Georgia. The better rain chance is going to be to the north tomorrow, so say Thomaston, Forsyth, over towards Gray and Milledgeville. And then by the time we get into Friday, this is when our next cold front's going to arrive. So notice the southerly wind continuing Friday morning into the afternoon, some scattered showers. But here comes some storms coming across Interstate 85. Now, this is going to be a weakening cold front moving into the area. And once we roll into the evening, you can see they really just fall apart. Now, with that taken into consideration, the Storm Prediction Center still does have a level 2 severe weather risk in place across the southeast for Friday. That includes all of us here in central Georgia. But to be quite honest with you, I'm not really too concerned about severe weather on Friday. Just have to throw that in there because that is out there. Now, for the weekend, on the flip side of the cold front, much cooler. 73 on Saturday, the high, followed by 72 on Sunday. Overnight lows closer to where they should be, 44. Now, yesterday we did tie a record. 85 is what we did in the afternoon. And if we take a look at that, check that out. How about that? All-time record temperature was actually tied. So we tied the record for the day and for the month. We have never been warmer than 85 degrees in any February since records have been kept at Middle Georgia Regional Airport. So yes, a very warm stretch of days here in central Georgia. We also did pick up 1/100th of an inch of rain yesterday. So lock in the numbers. We picked up 2.52 inches of rain for February, which is down over an inch and a half in what we see in a normal February. As we alluded to, there's your pollen forecast. It is going to be high across the board here in central Georgia. Let's get on over to the 7-day. We got 81 on Thursday, 80 on Friday. On the flip side of that cold front, back down into the 70s before we begin to steadily warm into next week.